Listening Fanfiction presents Name Confused by Enchanted Nightingale. Based off the TV series Sherlock from BBC and the Harry Potter universe from J.K. Rowling. Narrated for you by Sarah Feast. Chapter 1. The Shadow King. It felt odd seeing the office around him. He knew he was not the first one to inherit this position, and with it such power, he was not that arrogant to believe this or delusional. All his knowledge and games and strategy and manipulation from the shadows had brought him here. Here was not literal. The office in itself was nothing outstanding, just wood and leather inside four walls, surrounded by too much security. Its essence, the power he held that made this position the top, the highlight of his career, and he was only in his 30s. Mycroft stared at his reflection in the screen of his laptop. He was, unofficially of course, the very top as far as political power went in UK. He was, as his estranged sibling often and quite dramatically accused, the British government. He held the power to bring down or make a prime minister, the economy, the army, everything and anything. He had the ear of the palace, the keys as well. He protected the country from internal and external threats. He was literally the puppet master behind laws and legislations, bringing down terrorists and maintaining peace. He ruled from the shadows, and more often than not, his dear puppets had not even the slightest inclination he was doing it. Not all that surprising, that one, considering only a select few could spot him in a room and not bypass him as just another bland, run-of-the-mill, and useless bureaucrat. People had been underestimating him since he was a kid. Mycroft, unlike his younger brother, used their ignorance to his gain, hiding in their expectations and using them to further his agenda. And what a busy agenda that was! But all his plans, all his designs, nearly came to an early end. Just that morning there had been an attempt on his life, the first of many to come, he was sure. It had annoyed him more than it angered him to be shot at. And as an insult to the already gaping metaphorical injury, his people had run around like headless chickens, not knowing how to react. Well, not his people. He had not yet had the time to pick every single one of them and check their backgrounds personally, not when he had been busy with the elections. One blind spot and all hell broke loose. And now he was doing everything in his power to fix that. There was a knock on the door, and Mycroft turned. His voice was crisp and clear when he spoke. Enter. Tall, but not taller than him. An expensive, well-fitted and tailored suit in charcoal black with thin gray stripes, gray shirt, and a black tie. Emerald green eyes peeking from behind rectangular and stylish glasses. The jacket and trousers did not curve at all, but Mycroft knew the man was armed with at least 3 guns and one more, a trump card. Harry Potter, Mycroft states. Mycroft Holmes, came the deep voice. You know who I am? As well as you know who I am, sir. Mycroft assessed the man he had been assured would become his shadow. Harry Potter. Orphaned as a child, abused by family relatives growing up, used once already by the great men of the country to save lives, a weapon by choice and habit now. A man who could see Mycroft's position and understand. A man who liked the shadows as much as Mycroft did. The man who was the British government had read the file on the wizard. Yes, he knew about the other side as well. They had caused a number of problems because of their civil war and had made his work rather difficult. Thankfully, all that was now in the past. You know what's required of you, Mycroft states when he has finished assessing the green-eyed wizard who stands still across the room. He does not fidget or seem uncomfortable, and that is a trait Holmes appreciates. It is not an awkward silence either. Potter nods at the statement the other man makes, but there really was no other way. He would not really be here if he had not known and already been accepted, but even Mycroft must conform to some formalities. Do you agree? Mycroft asks. Another formality, but he wants to hear the answer. He is much like the devil in this subject. And in a way, Potter being in this room, in his presence, is a lot like a contract. The wizard selling his body and services and in actuality, his life and soul to Mycroft and his cause and plans. Yes. Again, Mycroft expected the answer. He does not smile, but he does feel content that he now has at least one man he can trust with his affairs. The unbreakable vow they later share is yet another formality. Their bonded witness is a wizard as well, one Potter summarily obliviates and then sends away. It has started. Their partnership, and Mycroft's first task comes soon after. "I want my attackers found," he orders, and Potter just nods. 2 hours later, the men are found and summarily punished, and Mycroft can focus on more important things.